How's it going, guys? I hope you had a good weekend. And sorry I can't be there today. I've got a couple of sick kids, so I'm doing full on dad mode today. Yeah, but thank you very much for helping out our sub and also for the people listed right here. Depending on the period, you guys are going to be helping out and making sure to run this video. We've got a crash course going on today, and yeah, thank you especially to our class captains. So hopefully you had a chance to do the warm up. A couple of questions on there about the weekend, about our presentations that we've got coming up for our Arab Spring, and also globalization, which is what we're going to be focusing on today. First of all, got the learning objective into globalization. Eventually, we are going to be preparing for a debate on whether or not the impact of globalization has been positive or negative. Not going to do that today, but we are going to do that soon. So make sure you're keeping that in mind as we're doing more background building today. So, announcement about the presentations. We are not going to be doing those presentations today since I am not there. I do need to be there in order to be able to give you guys a grade on your Arab Spring presentations. So that just bought you guys one additional day on that. So make sure that you've got 7-4 good to go. Here's part 3, which is the research. Make sure that you're getting those presentations good to go. Here's an example of how somebody was able to put a nice caption below their image here on their geography section. Gave credit to where they got that image, which in this case was the CIA World Factbook, and also had a nice summary of what was going on in their country as far as the geography section, including talking about for example, the GDP per capita. So remember, there is a couple of questions on there as far as like, well, what does this mean? Where you need to put it in your own words. So this is a great way to be able to do it here as far as the geography section, and really all sections as far as kind of taking what is on each slide and kind of making it into your own with some good visuals on there. So that just bought you another day to be able to do that. We'll start that tomorrow. Other than that, guys, for today, our class captains are going to be going through this crash course video for 7-5 on globalization. So that's step 1. And then other than that, for step 2, we've got this common lit called Building a Borderless World. So once we are able to go through that crash course, the rest of the time will be yours to be able to do this common lit assignment called Building a Borderless World. So this is also something that could be kind of evidence for you as far as whether or not globalization has been positive or negative for society as a whole. So make sure you're paying attention and maybe even highlighting as you go through the common lit for that. Also, like it says, this will be a summative grade out of 5 points. So instead of doing pure on formative for this assignment, you guys have been doing common lits all year. I think it's time to be able to step up and do a summative for this on that assessment that's at the end. So there's 5 questions there. So it's going to be a 5-point assessment, summative category. It is an 11th grade text. So you guys are obviously almost in 11th grade, not quite there yet. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to tack on either 1 or 2 points depending on what your current grade, reading level is. So as we've been doing this, it's been kind of keeping data as far as what your current reading level is. So depending on what that is, I'm going to say, okay, so you're currently reading at a 10th grade level, so I'm going to tack on 1 point. So that is an opportunity to be getting extra credit on the summative side of things. Please make sure that you're doing this independently. Please make sure that you're only doing it once. This isn't going to be where I get to reset it and you get to do it as many times. It's just a one-time thing, so please take your time on this. But if you have 2 points added on based on your current reading level, and then you get a 5 out of 5, that's a 7 out of 5 for summative. So that's looking good as far as your summative grade goes. I usually don't do extra credit, so you're welcome. Anyways, thank you guys again for holding it down, and I really appreciate those class captains. Thank you to our guest teacher, and also thank you to everybody for making sure that you can get through. Again, for 7-5, we've got not only the video, but we also have the common lit, and I will be back tomorrow, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, guys.